Hi, I'm Jessie Bender, the chair of the Incident Workforce Development Group. IWDG is jointly chartered by the National Multi-Agency Coordinating Group, NMAC, by the Fire Management Board, FMB, and by the National Wildfire Coordinating Group's Executive Board. Our mission is to provide national leadership to enable long-term development and sustainability of a national interagency incident workforce. Our primary objectives include assessing and making recommendations for the roles and responsibilities of incident management team direction, prioritization, oversight, for mobilization, for qualifications pathways, ensuring equitable experience across IMTs and their members across the nation. Our membership is primarily composed of representatives from other national level groups, the Coordinating Group Advisory Council, CGAC, and the National Incident Commander and Area Commander Advisory Council, ICAC, both provide a significant role. Additionally, NWCG committees such as the Incident and Position Standards Committee and the NIMS Integration Committee play an important role. We also have agency representation on our group. Among IWDG's accomplishment is the recent adoption of the NWCG Standards for Recognition of Prior Learning, PMS 309. This was accomplished through the Incident and Position Standards Committee. RPL allows an individual to bring their previous knowledge, skills, and abilities from other training or jobs into the NWCG qualification system and get recognized for the skills that they bring. Rather than starting at an entry-level position, they can petition through the process to be recognized for additional skills that they have outside of the NWCG structure. As IWDG has examined the current state of our incident management teams, we've heard a number of themes across geographic areas and nationally. Fewer individuals are supporting teams. Geographic areas are struggling to consistently fill and maintain their rosters. Agencies are dealing with larger and more complex fires on the landscape and are often doing so without a team when all of them are assigned. Type 3 teams are stepping up and handling more complex fires than they previously have. Type 2 teams are very often assigned to Type 1 incidents when there are no Type 1 teams available. And our fires in general are longer duration and more complex. As a result, IWDG has recommended a new business model for incident management teams. Implementation of complex incident management involves transitioning current Type 2 and Type 1 teams to a single team type. IWDG's intentions include an improved work-life balance for all of those participants on teams. We also hope to increase supervisory and agency administrator approval for participation on teams by more equitably assigning the people and the teams across the country. We hope to give time for folks to spend on days off as well as back in the office in between assignments to ensure that they have time with their families and they have time with their employees and staff back at their home units. We hope that this will stabilize team participation and team numbers, that we can reduce fatigue and increase the resiliency of our people and our teams. Additional rationale includes the ability to more equitably assign teams so that we don't see one team going out 6 or 7 times in a year while another team only goes out once or twice. This will also reduce the number of transitions on fires, because instead of bringing in a new team as an incident grows or declines in complexity, the team will simply expand or collapse to support the needs of the incident. More efficient management of teams, managed expectations, streamlined training, reduced timeline to qualification, and standardized capabilities are all additional outcomes of this recommendation. In 2021, FMB, NWCG, and NMAC jointly issued a memo, Leadership and Support for Complex Incident Management, allowing IWDG to move forward with the development of an action plan for implementation. Following that, the Fire Executive Council issued a memo, Support for the Complex Incident Management Action Plan, which officially tasks FMB, NWCG, NMAC, and IWDG to work together at a phased implementation of the necessary steps to convert all existing Type 1 and Type 2 teams into complex incident management teams. Components of this change include training and qualifications, converting all currently qualified Type 1 and Type 2 C&G positions into complex incident management positions, A new training pathway needs to be developed for the incoming trainees of these positions. NWCG Executive Board Memo, Transition Plan for Complex Incident Management Pilot Phase, allows fully qualified Type 2 and Type 1 personnel who have successfully completed either S520, Advanced Incident Management, or the Complex Incident Management course, CIMC, to be certified as CIM in the same functional positions. Fully qualified Type 2 CNG may also seek certification through field evaluation using the NWCG CIM Field Evaluation Form. This transition plan is applicable through 2022. In January 2023, further transition guidance on CIM position standards will be issued. Mobilization and rotations, both geographically and nationally, need to be addressed. IMT composition may change as ICAC and CGAC work together to determine what the right roster for a complex incident management team really is. Additionally, agency policies and directives have to be addressed. Components such as the organizational needs analysis and the interagency standards for fire and aviation operations are a couple of examples of areas that agencies have to specifically address. In 2022, the Rocky Mountain geographic area will treat all three of their current teams as complex incident management teams. IWDG is working closely with NMAC, FMB, and NWCG to support Rocky Mountain in this effort and to learn what other areas need to be addressed to support full implementation of complex incident management teams. Phased implementation will continue over the next 2 years, with additional geographic areas and additional teams making this transition. IWDG recognizes that this is an aggressive timeline and that change this big can come as a challenge. We're looking to the next generation of firefighters who will move up into complex incident management CNG positions and striving to create a system that is more adaptable and flexible to meet their needs for work-life balance and the balance of their day jobs. For more information or to provide constructive feedback, please visit our website. You'll find our roster, memos, additional supporting documents, and our story map, which we regularly update to provide current information on the implementation of complex incident management teams. Thank you.